it would be now, while we're still getting everything sorted and trying to make a name for ourselves out here.
Interesting. So I sent a delegation earlier today, and they told me that the opening of the map, there was a small audience and whatnot, but you know, I've heard some allegations about you, and that's why I came. I want to clear some things up. There have been some rumors left and right that the console has an OnlyFans, and I'd like to get that cleared up. Is that true? I'm assuming it's not, but you know how rumors are.
Oh my God, I knew
Yeah,
anything
I
was gonna
know,
come
I
up.
know. I mean, it's truly, word gets around. Word gets around by these people. What are you gonna do with these people?
All right, so let me clear the air on this whole debacle, because this has been like the number one anti-Zustenian Republic like dig. This was perpetuated by Lewis. There is no legitimacy to these claims. What happened was we had a former Teutonian scripter who was working for us a little while ago. She was like unhappy with the state of the leadership, so she hopped. She hopped from our group and she went back to Teutonia, even though she herself had been banned from Teutonia like a week before that because she had gotten caught, you know, violating their OID decrees. So when Lewis made his like revenge group or whatever after they got nuked, they were looking for any reason, and so she made it up, and she was like, "Yeah, the Zustenian Republic, they can't be trusted."
Interesting.
That's where
Okay.
that stems from.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
so does someone have an OnlyFans here? Like that didn't really answer the question.
No, there is no OnlyFans.
Okay.
It never happened.
Okay. All right.
Lovely.
Well, I heard
Okay.
the rumor that I heard was that someone subscribed and they were expecting.
I know I'm
hot pussy,
disappointed for one.
and they saw hard cock. That's what I heard.
You know,
Okay,
you never
so
know
what?
what you're gonna get. You never know what you're gonna get these days. Sometimes you just gotta roll with it, man. But no, there is
What?
there's no OnlyFans in the Zustenian Republic.
Apparently, there's hard cock.
Why
Though.
is £10 coming out of my account then?
I mean, if there is, it's not coming from me. That's
Yeah, we
What a
found that out
relief.
the hard way. Pun unintended.
What a relief. Anyways, okay.
From the game for some reason.
So my question is, this republic, how many people can it rally? Like, what's the numbers looking like? Let's talk numbers. What's it looking like?
all right. So you guys sent the delegation. I'm not gonna try and fucking dance around the issue at hand. The delegation earlier, it was not a good time. The rally was not even in my defense. I'll take the hit for this one. It was badly planned by me. I didn't think a lot of shit through while I was planning it. And that came back to bite me in the ass. I accept that. The rally was not that great. But if it comes down to like brass tacks, the amount of people that we could possibly rally in a well planned, like, advance notice, we probably could get right now 15, 20 at the maximum.
Interesting. Okay. Tell me, what is your relations with Eckerdart and all those other people? I mean, what's going on there? How's the war front looking?
Eckerdart, he has his own, Zustenian group. They're supposedly relaunching in April. I have my people monitoring that, but from what I've seen and from what I've heard, they have their shit less together than we do. So I'm not that concerned about Eckerdart, but as it stands officially, our stance on Eckerdart and our stance on Dexus has not changed. We do not recognize them as being legitimate leaders in this community. At the end of the day, if they were legitimate leaders in this community, they would have something to show for it, and they don't. Dexus did found the ideology, yes, but what has he done with it since then? Nothing.
Lovely. I met Dexus one time. Met Dexus one time about a year ago. He has like dementia or something. It's terrible. But anyways, you said that you followed the career and the collective and whatnot a little bit priorly. You understand the entire mission and goal of the administration, correct?
I mean, I've never been that too like deep. I've never interacted significantly with the Smiths before this point, but I was following what y'all were doing and the groups that you were in. So no, I would not say
Oh.
I understand perfectly what your objectives are.
Are you familiar with the rhetoric?
A little bit, not too much, just a little bit. Like I said, I was never officially like reading into the whole background. I was just following the people, following the numbers.
Hmm. I see. We're our special guest.
I have a question.
What's your question, Howard?
So the Justinian cause, how does this intertwine with the Smith values? You said you don't know much about the rhetoric, but from what you can tell us about the Zusten ideals, how does this benefit the Smiths? How do these intertwine? How do we know they're not contradictory?
I mean, we have a whole fucking yap session that you could read that outlines our entire values, but since you probably don't care to do that, I will give you the Cliff Notes version.
Please,
So,
I hate reading. I'm also illiterate.
well, I mean, aren't we all? Uh, so the Cliff Notes version of what our version of Zistanism stands for is all right.
Just
So
one concern that we have is if you get dragged into war, like will our people be forced to fight for the Zusten cause?
We're still talking about ideology right now, but we'll get to that later. So give us the flip notes of the ideology here.
Yeah.
the Cliff Notes of the ideology is that primarily speaking, our highest and biggest value, I would say, is the ability for every person that is in the Republic to be treated in a manner that is respectful and is non non assum like no, we're not making assumptions about people. All right. When people come to the Zestenian Republic, our main goal is to give them the opportunity to outline what they want and what they believe in, and if necessary, to create a healthy space for debate and go from there.
Similarly to the diversity, equity, and inclusion, something along those lines. DEI, as they call it. And the console's dead. And the console's dead.
Console is dead.
The console is dead.
The console's dead. And the console's dead. And the console's
Ah.
dead. And it's over.
The Krieg is so over.
And it's over. Mid meeting.
Everybody to the bunker.
Diva
We must go
bunker.
to the we must go to the Fuhrer bunker.
Diva bunker. I like to see that.
I should have a bunker, but I don't.
No, it's disappointing.
I mean, you could
Wow.
call it fucking. If you really want to call it DEI, you can call it DEI. But I mean,
Look, I'm gonna be perfectly frank with you. My whole rhetoric is against degeneracy, against inclusion, against equity. I'm more of a Christian nationalist, dare I say this, Nick Fuentes kind of guy. Nick Fuentes has some good ideas, just like Hitler did, right?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
everybody has had a good idea.
I'm curious, how does Zustinianism, or whatever you call it in that sense, how does that differ from whatever Leutgard is? Because his whole thing is just making money by any means necessary. And if the whole
Well, I mean,
idea is just inclusion, then I think you'd more aligned with Teutonia than you are with us.
let me tell you about fucking Teutonia. All right, nobody fucking likes Teutonia. I think that's something that we can all agree on. Nobody fucking likes Lewis. Nobody fucking likes Teutonia. But the reason that we align, or at least we're attempting to align with you guys and not with Teutonia, is because the way that Lewis does business is like purposefully malicious. He doesn't do things for the benefit of his community or anything like that. He hires people that pretend to do that for him, but he doesn't actually care about the benefit of his community. His whole purpose is to make himself look good. That's the whole purpose of Teutonia for Lewis, is to stroke an ego. That's not what we want. That's not what we believe in.
Are you familiar with Bashar al-Assad?
Oh, dude,
American
I
hero
fucking
right there.
love Al Assad, dude.
How about you be my
Very interesting. I do agree with that.
Yeah, well said.
Yes,
okay? So yeah, be my Bashar. I'll be your Putin.
that's crazy.
Might be over. There we go. So Mike is like,
But look, at the bottom line, we might have some values that differ in what we believe personally, and that's fine, right? The difference is the reason I'm not running to kiss Lewis's feet and I'm instead here trying to create an open dialogue with you and your people is because at the end of the day, we both oppose Lewis in some way or the other, right?
right.
Can we both agree on that? All right. So if the end goal, which it is for me, the end goal is to create a space where Lewis is no longer the top dog and we have to deal with his shit all the time, I would imagine that would be a similar goal for you. I feel like the entire, you know, community would benefit from having less Teutonian influence in it through whatever means is necessary there.
I agree. Any means necessary. Well, I think this Southern Republic should function as a vassal. Not a vassal, not a puppet, but a close ally, and being propped up by the administration. And it's okay if you have to rely on us for, manpower, raids, and whatnot. We will protect you. We will, send manpower and billions of dollars your way, and what have you. But I hope to see the culture of Zusten change for the better. I can't be asked to go run as Zusten's, splinter faction and make it Christian. It's just not viable, and it's not possible. And I would like to see this republic change its morals and its values to become more, at the very least, pro-Christian. Not a Christian as Zusten's republic, but at least more open to Christianity, to morals, to righteousness. Rather than what it's fallen to nowadays is to a million splinters with the different, ideologies and bullshit excuses. I want to see Zustenism saved. And if you can do that, by changing the culture of Zustenism, I have no reason to not support you. What do you say to that, Mrs. Consul?
All right.
How
Well,
about how about me and you? We make Zustenism great again. Me and you, we can do it. It's gonna be great.
are we gonna get the Patriot missile systems though? That's what I really want to know.
I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm debating it.
We need the Patriot systems to bomb Dexosite children.
This is more beneficial to you than it is to me. So I'd like to see the dynamic of power be more in favor toward this administration, since we're going to be basically, protecting you and supplying you. And as long as you can agree with that, I have no issue with that. We'll send our guys your way. You'll become something of a, not a vassal state, because you're not a puppet. You're not a smith. But you'll be a protectorate. A protectorate of this administration. What do you say? I don't need to own your stuff, but I will support you, and you will change your culture. What say you, Consul?
While that is a good offer, I need to first consult with my own
No.
ruling council.
Your ruling council?
Yeah.
Well, you do that, and when you come back, and once you accept that, we will destroy Akadart, and we're gonna piss on Daxos's grave, and we can make Zustenism great again, okay? You think about it, you take your
I
time.
I'll relay
You
that
do that.
to my people, and I'll get you back an answer.
you run that through your
Yeah,
head a
you
couple
do that.
times, okay?
Look at this guy, the chief consular second. This guy would probably agree with me, don't you think?
I
You
mean,
know,
right?
I had the same issue with a bunch of Rectarians. They're like, "Oh, well, I gotta consult my council of like 10 guys," and it's like, "Oh yeah, okay, go suck my cock." It's like, at the end of the day, you are the will of the people, consul, just as I am. The people have chosen to follow you for a reason. and the leader must make difficult choices at times, and this is one of them, frankly. But you do what you needed to do, and whatever helped you sleep at night. So
Yeah.
once you
aren't
make your choice, yeah, let me
Aren't
know.
you the highest rank in this group? Like, I don't.
That's the leader.
That's
The leader,
this
the
way.
console.
That is the console. We have like 3 of those already. I think.
Look at this railgun. I've seen this free model like 10 different maps. Gustav gun. It's great. We love it. We love the Gustav gun. Oh, there goes the faggot gun. Yeah, there goes the faggot. Great. All right, let's go to off topic. Let me end this stage. Let's go, folks. Let's talk.
Versus the tranny Jonas right now. It's like pick your poison. Gays or trannies?
I wonder who's grooming more, Echo Bar or these faggots? It's definitely an arms race. No. We love grooming. It's awesome. We love it.
All right. Well, we've got a meeting we gotta go to.
Yeah, I guess it started. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
Thank
do
you,
have a
Alec.
meeting with
Thank you, Howard. Thank you, Cole, for coming.
Patrick, are
for protecting us.
Patrick, are you Senator Patrick? Are you coming to this?
Is it a Senate meeting?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Here, let me. You're in the server, right?
All right, in the server.